Alright, Newsomes, we're back with Addie. We're, thank God, going to be able to get a handle on her jumping issue this week. And the way we do that, you guys, is by teaching the dog to down. So up until this point, we've had to somewhat put up with it, because the reason you guys don't want to just, you know, if you have some trainer, as soon as they meet the dog, they're doing all these corrections and stuff, you're you know, positioning yourself to really be the adversary of the dog if you do that. You know, we've positioned ourselves to be the best friend, has all the prizes, down, you know, who's somewhat oblivious of its actions. So rather than having a reaction to the jumping as best you can, you just try to have no reaction, so it's sort of a neutral area. Anyway, but once we get the dog to down, then we can now use that as a way, one, to let the dog see downing is a successful behavior, and two, if it does jump up, by being able to make it do the exact opposite, then they learn, oh, they like this, they don't like that, down. And Addie is a little bit more stubborn, but a lot of dogs, you're going to have to use the little, you know, this is like, you know, the mother dog would do, or whatever, behind their neck. Good girl. You want them to be successful in the beginning. No. Good girl. Wonderful. And we want them to be, you know, relaxed in that position. That's why I've got my foot on here, but no. You know, it's subtle. I'm not fumbling around. If you're the type that fumble around with your foot a lot, not able to get it on the leash, that's not going to be good. In that case, you might have to send them here. Down. We want all of you guys at home to get the ebook, and the reason is because if somebody asks you what books have you read on pager collar training, I don't want you to just have to say none. No! Right, now she's trying to bark at me. Alright, so now, but we're going to go back. We're still defining our heel with this one, you guys. So we're not to the refining yet. So we're just going to go to that, and we're going to start adding our down. Addie, heel. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Heel. Good girl. Heel. Wonderful. So I'm adding, where's your, oh, your sound box is right there. Heel. So remember, you guys, I'm adding something at every turn, including the command. I'm going to do it slightly before that. Heel. And the reason is, you guys, remember, when the dog comes back, we need the commonality between all handlers. So if we all heel, say heel, and turn, heel, and we all have the pager, that's all the same. Down. Wonderful. Good. Good. No. Remember, you've got to have levels of praise, you guys. Happy, happier, and happiest. Good girl. Good. There's going to be a test on all this later, you guys, so I hope you're writing this down. Good girl. So that's the lesson for the week, you guys. We're now going to start still continuing to define the heel, but now adding our down, and we're going to start pulling it all together here real soon. But at this stage, I'm not, okay, now I'm heeling and downing and staying and doing all these things. Now we're still working on the original stuff. We're just adding this down. No. And we're controlling. Good girl. I am not going to take my foot off there all week. Don't take your foot off there. All right, you guys. See ya.